Oh, yeah. Oh, is there a blog? I'll have to take a look at that here in a minute. Good call. What to expect for Season 2 Ramatra, Shambali Monastery, and the Battle for Olympus. All right. New tank Ramatra and the Shambali Monastery map. Ramatra rises to the forefront as Overwatch 2's latest hero in a nod to his revolutionary goals. Well, yeah, once I hecked up on that one, I'm like, yeah, I'm just going past that one, even though I know what it is now. So, in a nod to his revolutionary goals. Ramatra is the first tank that can completely change forms as part of his kit, altering his abilities and playstyle moment to moment. In our new escort map, Shambali Monastery, I think I'm saying that right, will ascend the winding path walked by countless omnics who have sought refuge within its walls. Transcend your opponents into a battle for mastery over the one-time home of Zenyatta and Ramatra. So, Zenyatta and Ramatra. So, looks like it's very much like on the outside of Nepal, it almost looks like. New season, new balance. Okay, here we go. That is what I like to hear. All right. A new season for Overwatch 2 brings another round of balance changes intended to bring some heroes more in line with competitive balance for the rest of the roster. Both metrics and player feedback have shown Sojourn dominate in the highest tiers of competitive ranks, while remaining a challenge for players without the same mechanical skills. First of all, as you know, playing in a lot of the GM games, top 500 games, as you've seen, we get absolutely... most of the games are just dominated by Sojourn. It's Sojourn, one-shot everybody. Sojourn will have 50 limbs. The next closest will be 30 limbs on like the same team. So a lot of what they're talking about here is that Sojourn is absolutely dominating. Sojourn's like, my guess has... I don't even know what the pick rate's going to be, but extremely high, by far the most picked in GM right now. Like, and if there's a good Sojourn on a team, it is really difficult to win those games. It is really difficult to win those games. To address the high skill feedback, we'll be focusing on the lethality of her railgun at distance for Season 2, encouraging players to make use of Sojourn's high mobility to close the distance with a more devastating right clicks. So, to give you an idea, with her railgun, at distance, you can just basically stay at 100% charge the whole time and have a one-shot pretty much at all times. And what we saw is that even if you got to Sojourn, they would use the mobility, get away, and you just couldn't do anything. So most of the time it was, did the Sojourn miss their shot? Okay, now we have an opportunity, and they have a charge shot again. So we don't know what that's exactly going to be, but this is confirming that Sojourn will be nerfed, which I think is going to be good, because obviously Sojourn has been the most dominant hero throughout Season 1, like without a doubt. I know someone will say like Zarya was really, really good, and Zarya was really good, but I think Sojourn has kind of just stayed meta. A lot of team comps are based around Sojourn. Like, there's a lot there when it comes to the meta. So, yeah. And then, on top of that, Doomfist is receiving significant changes that better support his role as the team's frontline, while still maintaining the playstyle core to his hero identity. I'm not surprised by this to see that just Doomfist buffs. Doomfist is obviously one of the heroes that, you know, can still be played well, but hasn't been, like, overall being played as well as possible. So I think they're going to probably make some really good changes to Doom. And we'll see if Doom becomes meta or becomes a hero that's played a lot more. I wouldn't be surprised if Doom is played a lot more, actually. During the initial part of the, first beta, Doomfist was actually really strong. And then they had some nerfs, so I wouldn't doubt it if we see Doom get a lot better. And we'll have to see, though. But yeah, Doomfist is getting buffed. You can also expect adjustments for Ana, Bastion, Junker Queen. There we go. That has to be buffs. So Junker Queen is getting buffs. Junker Queen is getting buffs. I can't wait. As you know, I love playing Junker Queen. So here we go. Junker Queen is getting buffs. Which is, I was hoping that would happen. It's happening. Junker Queen's getting buffs. Let's go. Kiriko, Mercy, and Symmetra when we release this new update on December 6th. So I think a really good summary of this from the tank point of view. Doomfist is getting a buff. Junker Queen's getting a buff. Which I am very happy with that. I am very happy with that. You said Sojourn? Sojourn's getting nerfed. They talked about it up here. Sojourn's getting nerfed. So Sojourn's getting nerfed. Doomfist is getting buffed. And it sounds like Junker Queen's getting buffed. Let's go. Arriving at fan favorite destinations. With a new season comes a new map pool. Along with our newest map, Shambali Monastery, players can anticipate the return of a fan favorite, Rialto, and the most epic place on Earth, Blizzard World. Some rides may not be available due to weather. We'll also be visiting Oasis and Nepal at different times of the day and rotating out Hollywood and Gibraltar. As a reminder, all off-rotation maps will continue to be available in custom games. So, I still don't know how I feel about map pools. Just talk about this a little bit. I find that a lot of the time with the map pools currently, I end up playing a lot of the same like game types. And obviously, maybe some days it's more than the other, but like a lot of it feels like Koth and Push. Like, I don't know if they'll necessarily need map pools overall. Like, and if they were going to remove 2 maps to replace Rialto in there with Blizzard World, like, I feel like Hollywood and Gibraltar would be maps that you might want to keep during that, right? It's an interesting. And this means no Nambani still too, right? So that means Nambani won't even be in ranked until probably season 3, if they even bring back Nambani. So yeah, like my thoughts on map pools in general is I feel like it just feels like you end up playing a lot of the same maps. Obviously, there's a good amount of maps there, but it just, I don't know. I find that it's a lot of push, Koth. So, we'll see. I am excited to have Rialto back, though. I really have always enjoyed playing Rialto. I know a lot of people like Blizzard World, too. I'm very curious to see how Blizzard World plays, because Blizzard World is one of those maps that was really, like, double shield dominant in Overwatch 1, so I'm really curious to see how it is in Overwatch 2. So, we'll see. And here we go. Greek mythology and Battle for Olympus. For Season 2, our theme is stuff of gods and legends. Greek mythology, which, if you saw the trailer, you can very much see that. That's what they're aiming for. Our second season features an all-new mythic skin, Zeus Junker Queen, which looks sick. As the pinnacle reward on the premium battle pass, her skin will include new customizations, weapon models, voice lines, and special effects. I'm curious to see what some of the special effects are, because it looked like it was like lightning during that, right? Like it looked like it was lightning during the trailer, but I'm very curious to see what special effects they have for that. Bask in the glory of her fellow gods by earning legendary Poseidon Ramatra, which that looked really cool, and legendary Hades Farah, all by progressing through the premium battle pass. These heroes and several others will be imbued with awesome godlike powers in our new Battle for Olympus game mode. This new limited time event will start on January 5th and last until January 19th. Keep an eye on the skins appearing this season. They may give you a clue as to what's to come during the Battle for Olympus, which we saw a little bit of the Battle for Olympus in that preview. We continue on here. Seasonal events and Twitch drops. We're bringing back the Winter Wonderland and Lunar New Year event with new and improved rewards. Each event this season, including Battle for Olympus, will have a skin as a reward you can earn simply by jumping in the fun and completing challenges. This includes Epic Ice Queen Brigida, Legendary Winged Victory Mercy, and Legendary Echo. You can earn even more Season 2 goodies by watching your favorite Overwatch 2 streamers on Twitch. Just saying, that's... So, yeah, there'll be more drops this season, too. There'll be more drops going into Season 2. And then they said, and also it looks like there's going to be a legendary... It says, keep an eye out for a legendary Ramatra skin and other Twitch drops this season. So, wait, does that mean that a Ramatra skin... Does that mean that a legendary Ramatra skin is one of the drops? Oh, yeah, because it would be like the Kiriko one, where Kiriko had the same... So, yeah. Catch-up hero challenges. This is actually something people have been asking about. So I'm curious to read about this too. We will be introducing new challenges in Season 2 as a way for players to earn new heroes they have not yet unlocked. Players who missed out on unlocking Kiriko in Season 1 or brand new players starting in Season 2 can unlock new heroes by selecting the challenge for the hero they want to unlock, which sends you into the practice range to learn their abilities and ultimately challenges you to win games of Overwatch. For those wanting to skip the challenges, you have the option to unlock these heroes directly in the in-game shop. As a reminder, Overwatch 1 owners automatically receive new heroes Sojourn, Junker Queen, and Kiriko by logging in before the end of Season 2. So apparently if you log in, you had Overwatch 1 before the end of Season 2. So, which would be, what, like February? Then we'll have that. And then players new to Overwatch 2 receive Sojourn, Junker Queen. Okay, there we go. So I'm curious to see what the challenges are going to be here. Like, I'm curious, like, what you'll have to do. Like, is it just going to be, like, win 20 games as Kiriko, win 15 games as Kiriko, win 50 games as Kiriko? I don't know. They don't give you the exact specifics. Yeah, the exact specifics here, but there is a tab where it shows heroes, so I guess this is what that was for. So I'm curious to see how many they're going to require you to win to be able to unlock the hero. Oh, wait, no, it says ultimately challenge you to win games of Overwatch. So Does that... So you'd have to go win games as the other heroes, right? Not the specific hero. So, like, if you're trying to get Kiriko now, then you'd have to... Okay, because I was curious in that one. Because like, so basically you can learn their abilities, but then it's going to be like, okay, now that you've learned the abilities, go win heroes, go win games, and then you get the hero. Yeah, I was wondering on that because I was a bit confused on that one. Looking forward at what's to come. Overwatch is growing our player base, our team, and our game. We will be constantly adapting and building on Overwatch 2 as a live service. Season 2 brings many significant content updates that we are delighted to share with you, and we can't wait to see how Ramattra shakes up the current state of the game. Thank you for being a part of Overwatch. We hope you enjoy Season 2. I do want to point something out about this. I still think the mid-season balance patch needs to come much quicker than it did last time. I'm saying like mid-season. So I'm hoping that is the case and that they will have the mid-season patch ready to go midway through the season. That is like one of the things that happened in Season 1 is that didn't happen. Season 2, I very much hope that the mid-season patch is at mid-season, especially with those balance changes. And hopefully this time around, kind of seeing how Sojourn was, hopefully overall, if there's a hero that is as dominant as like Sojourn is, we see even slight changes, even if like they look at it and be like, okay, well, Sojourn's not doing the best here, but Sojourn's dominating here. They can be like, okay, we can do a couple of changes that will make Sojourn not as good. I mean, you can still keep like Sojourn in like that A tier, right? Like this season, it would have been better if they had put Sojourn in like that A tier rather than keeping Sojourn at S++ tier. So anyway, looking forward to it though. Looking forward to it. I'm excited to play some Ramattra. Junker Queen's getting buffed. Doomfist is getting buffed. I can't wait for that. I'm excited.